This is called Hell Valley. The tap you see over there is the result of the last Vesuvius eruption, which, as you know, took place in 1944.
It was during the Second World War.
Almost every major volcanic eruption occurred in volcanoes that had stayed dormant for centuries, as was the case with Vesuvius in '79.
That eruption was really quite devastating. In fact, an entire village was destroyed, precisely San Sebastiano.
Everybody stay calm!
Oh!
And over the centuries, there have been many cases where those dormant volcanoes
Professor,
have...
look! Earthquake!
Everyone, stay calm. Earthquake! Go outside! Everybody move! Quickly now. Harry, come here. Please, come on, everybody. On the bus. This way.
This way, get in the front door!
Calm down. Calm down, everybody. It's over.
Hey, Harold! Let's get out of here.
Harold. Harold, do you hear me? Harold.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Harold, what's happened there?
Well, there's intense gaseous activity. Not normal for this crater. I'm gonna collect some CO2s to be analyzed.
All right, but you better come back soon. It's getting late.
Don't worry. Pedro, come on.
Okay, go.
All right, Pedro. Stay close to me.
Okay.
Let's go and measure next to this fumarole.
I'm getting tired.
Harold, you completed the geophysics tests? You need to come back to camp.
Yeah, right. Listen. The carbon dioxide is too high in the fumarole. And the pressure's changing the magnetic field.
What's going on?
Pedro! Pedro! Come on. You okay?
I think the leg. Give me a hand.
Here. I'll help you.
I don't think it's broken.
There they are.
I see them. They're coming out of the crater.
I said relax. I didn't ask for a helicopter. Let's go.
Dr. Mann?
You're looking at it.
You have to come with us!
Who are you?
The Italian government.
Can we first bring Pedro to the camp?
Yes.
Dr. Mann?
And you must be Patricia.
Yes, correct. They sent me to welcome you and rush you to Vesuvius. They're waiting for us.
Mind if we grab a coffee before we get there?
The professor is up on the main crater.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Harold. Sorry for being so rude with you before.
No problem.
Welcome.
This is it?
Well, we don't know. It all happened in short sequences. Take a look. What do you think?
Have you measured the temperature?
80 degrees.
High. And the concentration of carbon dioxide in the gaseous mass?
Yes, 10%.
That's not bad. In my opinion, it's a false alarm, well within the parameters of normality.
I think it's premature.
As a matter of fact, I'm absolutely certain.
Why exclude the possibility of further seismic activity?
It's easy to read the data, and I know how to read them.
For that matter, so do I. So does everybody else here.
We're all under pressure. Rome is breathing down our necks. They want answers as if we had a crystal ball.
Tell them not to worry. At least for the time being. Having dinner with me?
No, I can't tonight, but Patricia might be free. Is that okay with you, Patricia?
I distrust those who palm off certainties and have a weak answer for everything.
It's our profession that requires it.
Our profession requires knowledge and seriousness.
You don't see me as someone to take seriously, do you? It's obvious I'm not high on your popularity list. So we have two options. The first is you can split. No need to stay and suffer.
And the second?
I'd be sorry to see you walk away. Peace?
Peace. Why did you want to come here?
To understand and remember.
Right. Man learns nothing from tragedy. He has an amazing ability to forget things in a hurry.
And to continue making mistakes. Here's the proof. We have all this staring at us. Yet under that volcano, 800,000 people continue to build and live.
When I was a girl, I used to come and study here. Pompeii's history, its rise, its destruction, rediscovery, the excavations. I'd imagine life back then. The loves, the battles. It all seems so plausible to me. Look at those two. He seems to be protecting her. I personally think they were lovers. Look how he's holding her. The gesture of a new love. Of a man who's lost his heart.
Don't tell me you know their story.
I know their story and the story of everyone here. For example, look at that. Look what's written here. Alpius was a slave and gladiator merchant. Pompei was about to be reborn after the destruction of yet another earthquake. But I see where Alpius was coming from afar.
Cargo is ready.
All right, we can move forward now.
I need water!
Down!
I'm thirsty!
I go now? Of course. What are you waiting for?
We're thirsty! Water! Give us some water!
Welcome in the Roman Empire. Greetings, merchant. Where are you coming from? Abroad?
From Jerusalem.
Wait! that slave?
A Thracian.
I want to buy him.
I don't believe he's worth it.
I'll risk it.
As you wish.
This way!
Come along, Thracian. The arena in Pompeii is waiting just for you.
Just stay calm.
Master?
Be careful with the merchandise in the cart. It's a considerable investment for me.
Don't worry, Master. I trust business went well.
Yes, it did. But the next time, I'm going to take you with me. I don't like the thought of you here at home, enjoying yourself, while I'm off, away, sweating, swatting at flies.
You look handsome like this.
Oh, Tigellinus, how I have missed this. Now, tell me everything that has happened in Pompeii during my absence.
The Emperor has sent Caius to govern the city.
Oh, I shall pay him a visit. I have brought him a gift.
A gift?
A gift that will cost him at least 3,000 sesterces.
This is no rest camp. My job is to teach you to fight. Your job is to learn to stay alive.
Master?
Sweet Helen, what a pleasure. Did you miss me?
I missed you, Master.
You know I don't want you to call me that. Pour me some wine.
Was your journey to the Orient tiring, my lord?
Tiring, yes, but profitable. I did good business, especially in Thracia.
You think you can play the rebel in here? What's your name?
Darius.
From this moment on, you'll simply be known as Thracian. Now let's see what you can do. Huh? Come on! Come on! Come on!
That's enough, Marzio. I paid good money for him. Come, Tigellinus.
And give them good, nourishing food. They have to keep their strength up.
Leave your weapons and go upstairs to eat. The slave girls will feed you. Then you go for a training run. Go!
Come on!
Here you are.
Forgive me.
Foolish slave, I could have you fed to the eels for this. Guards! So, I see you have a protector. If that's the way things are, then he will pay for you.
I'll speak to you about it later. Some blue perfume there, sir.
Thank you.
Let me put some more on it.
It hurts quite a bit.
So, you returned, my rich merchant. And without stopping by to salute your consul.
Forgive me, dear Caius. I had planned to do so tomorrow, but you know how things are when one has been away so long. Gracious Lavinia, you have become the most beautiful woman in all of Rome.
And you haven't lost your talent for exaggeration, Alpius.
Do you remember General Galenus?
General. Please, my friends.
So, was your tour of the colonies fruitful?
It was very successful, my lord, as you shall see with your own eyes.
Ah, what is it?
A surprise.
A surprise?
Do we have enough? I don't want to run out of food.
Fear not, master. We have more than 40 courses.
And the wine?
Actually, we brought the best.
Good.
Only the best.
Very good.
Greetings.
Now then, Alpius, what of my surprise?
Oh, you can't wait, can you, my friend?
I'd like to see it before I'm too blindly drunk.
Don't you like my food?
You're a rascal.
What are you eating? What do you mean? Eat with me.
I wanted to thank you.
I don't like the trident. It's too bulky.
Not here. Please come with me.
So? Bring with a sword. Then you die for sure.
I didn't expect such a pleasant surprise. We must talk.
Whenever you wish. But for now, let us drink.
Alpius, I would like to meet some gladiators.
I have a Thracian who is a favorite among my slave girls.
If a slave likes him, so will I. I was born on the banks of the Rhine, and I lived there until the day my father was butchered before my very eyes. He was the leader of our people, and he dared to rebel. The Romans showed no mercy, and now, here I am.
I'm sorry. But without that tragedy, we never have met. Our chains are what makes it possible for me to love you.
Slavery makes us equal. Now, tell me something about you.
They took me when I was 15. Took me away from my family, from the love of my family. Since then, I've been nothing but a piece of merchandise to be bought and sold with no dignity, no freedom. But their evil has strengthened me. Now I have no fear.
Helen, come here.
I must go.
Helen, will you think of me?
The consul is expecting you.
Thank you. May the gods be with you.
I want her. You know who I mean.
You will always be welcome in my home.
You don't understand, Alpius. I want to buy her. What was that?
The Earth is moving a bit. You'll get used to it like everyone else.
She's bewitched me. I have thought of nothing else since I saw her at your house.
I was sure of it.
5,000 sesterzi.
But, my lord, you will bankrupt me. I paid far more for her.
Very well. 10,000 sesterzi.
10,000? She's yours.
Pompeians, listen to me. Enough with your dissolute living. Enough of your taking advantage of those in need. The riches which you have unjustly accumulated will turn to ashes in your hands. Leave a life made only of banquets and immorality.
Master, you're here too?
Has become a den of iniquity. The gods look down upon us. And what do they see? Prostitutes, harlots.
But how do you know, Matthew? You are blind!
The old man is a curse. Give him a coin and let's be on our way.
Thank you.
How did we do, Antoninus?
5 sisters here, Matthew. The people of Pompeii have become miserly. Maybe because of the drought.
Our brothers will be pleased, just the same. Come.
Consul, the new slave is here.
Come here, woman without a name. You, get out. After what I paid for you, I have no intention of using you as a slave. Alpius was right. Who are you?
A slave to be bought and sold.
Come here. As you wish. I'm not violent. I would like you to be kind to me.
I am.
But not as a slave with her master. I don't want that.
Brother! Didn't you feel it?
Yes, an earthquake.
Perhaps the gods are angry and are punishing us for some wrong we have committed. You're beautiful. Where do you come from?
She doesn't know, or doesn't want to say. Or maybe she lost her memory. Now, go back to bed.
No. I'm afraid, brother. And I want to go back to Rome.
It won't be long, Lucia. I hope it will be a boy. Yes, blessings.
Ready?
Remus, look at the sky.
They're migrating. Hey, look at the birds!
This is a battle.
They're leaving Vesuvius!
All right, old man. What is happening here in Pompeii? Why are the birds leaving? Are the gods angry with us?
I have no idea. They are your gods. You're far more acquainted with them than I am. And why are the birds flying away? I say to you, do as they do.
Speak clearly, old man. I want prophecy. I want to know what I should do.
You already know.
Of course. To begin with, I will sacrifice a bull to Mars, another to Venus.
The Sibyl!
Do you have a prophecy?
Yes.
What did you see?
I saw a city. Our city. Many years into the future.
How many?
2,000 years.
Speak.
I saw a city, famous throughout the world. I saw our streets, our temples, and our arena filled with numerous people from as many countries, speaking different languages.
You saw a new Rome.
Yes, Divine One.
Pair, you hear that, old man?
Yes.
You Christians are a perverse sect. You love hate, division. You preach martyrdom. I'll be watching you. Warn your friends.
Gladiators! Hail, noble Caius, Princess Lavinia, General.
I would like to see a fight.
Gladiators, line up!
Choose the gladiators yourself.
Let my sister choose.
That muscular black.
Antiochus.
Uh-huh.
Good choice, Divine Lavinia.
And,
that serious, moody one. I suppose he's the one the slave girls like so much. Hmm?
Indeed, divine Lavinia. Marzio, prepare Antiochus and the Thracian. Be careful. Don't be so clumsy.
Forgive me, Master.
Gladiators, salute!
Those who are about to die.
To die, we salute you.
Gladiators!
You were afraid, weren't you, Alpius?
I have invested heavily in that man.
I want to see him fight Chiladus.
Who? Antiochus?
No, the Thracian.
He wouldn't stand a chance. Chiladus is the strongest of them all.
Then he will die before Lavinia's lovely eyes.
I'm not so sure of it, my lord. I have faced these Thracians in battle. They're a stubborn and rebellious sort.
Here, in this very garden, you asked me if I would think of you every day.
And have you?
I've done nothing else, and I shall continue to tomorrow and all the days to come. You, dead or alive.
So it means you love me.
It means I love you.
You don't even know what strength you give me. I shall stand against Chiladus as a strong man. I will not die.
You're dreaming. We both are dreaming.
No, I will not die.
It's your turn. He's your adversary, Chiladus, the Invincible. Remember what I told you. Keep the sun on your back.
Those who are about to die, salute you.
He cannot do that!
My lord, you're not going to punish the Thracian for disobeying, are you?
You know I cannot. He's a champion, and...
Princess! Princess!
When I saw you, I thought I was going to faint.
Why are you here?
Jerusalem no longer exists. But we must be strong.
We have a place where we celebrate Mass.
Where?
In a cave in the heart of the mountain.
When?
Tomorrow at dawn.
I'll be there. But what about Matthew?
He'll be there as well. Don't worry, Princess.
Maria. Just Maria. That's my name.
Be careful. Maria!
Ah, Maria.
Are you ready to go, Matthew?
Yes, come on.
Let's go.
I know that man. That predicted that all people would be equal.
Helen, did anyone see you?
No, all's well, Maria.
Maria,
Who is saying the Mass?
a disciple of Paul of Tarsus. His name is Thomas.
Brothers, our Lord Jesus Christ taught us not to be afraid of the Romans. They persecute us. But we turn the other cheek, as our Lord taught us. One day Rome will be annihilated, and we'll get the kingdom of the skies, and then we too will live in freedom. Now, let us begin the ceremony. The baptism through our Lord Jesus Christ. I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Rome will be annihilated. Will it? Cursed rebels.
What is it you wish me to do, Caius? Arrest them?
No! Wait. I also want my revenge for...
Maria.
Maria. I'm entrusting you with the safety of our city. Go. I wish to bathe now.
Marzio, send the Thracian to me.
Move.
The divine Lavinia has come to see you. Slave, bring us something to drink.
You look great, gladiator. And merciful, too.
Put it there. What are you doing, slave? Out!
Alpius, leave us alone.
But Divine Lavinia, he's dangerous. They're animals, not men.
Do as I say.
As you wish, I will be outside. Call if you need help.
You are so good looking. I want you before you die. Because you will die, and you know it. I want to spend a night with you. The idea of making love with someone who is about to die excites me. What is it? Don't you like me? So insolent. But I like it that way.
Oh, Lord, why didn't you listen to me? Why did you have me be born? To suffer this evil? To live so miserably? Why?
Stars in the sky tonight. Are there as many stars in the sky in your land?
Yes, my lord. On a clear night, there are thousands and thousands.
Tell me about yourself.
I made it out of Jerusalem during the destruction.
Yes, Titus. He can be very heavy-handed at times. And then?
I took a trip, but a wrong one, and some pirates sold me.
And so a princess from Judea became a slave. Until one day, a Roman consul fell in love with her.
What are you saying?
It's true. Don't you understand? I want you.
I'm yours to do as you wish.
Not in that way. I can make you a queen, but I must have obedience. And I want you to stay away from that sect. I didn't hear you.
I promise.
Be careful, Maria. Have nothing more to do with them, or you'll know my fury. Now come, our first night of love.
It's rather early to be going out, my dear.
Wanted to go for a walk.
Save your excuses for the consul. Who hasn't been himself since you bewitched him?
So, that's what an oath means to you Christians.
I was going for a walk, that's all.
At dawn? I'll tell you where you were going. To a cave. In the heart of the mountains. To plot an uprising. Isn't that right, General?
Indeed it is, my lord.
Take the Legion and arrest them. As for you, I will spare your life this time, but you will have to regain my trust. Soldier! Take her to the servants' quarters, and make sure she stays there.
Yes, Caius.
So, brothers, we can begin.
Silence! By order of Caius, consul of Pompei, you're all under arrest.
Stay calm, brothers. There's nothing they can do to us.
We'll see about that, old man. Take him away.
Come on.
What are you doing? Can't you see he's blind?
You want a bloodbath? I'll be only too happy to oblige. If not, get against the walls, all of you, now! Against the walls!
Obey orders! Don't resist them! Peace! Peace.
What will they do to us? Come on, old man. You predict the future. What will we do to you?
Rome will burn, and with her the Empire, and her emperors.
Shut it! Take him away.
Matthew, the consul's coming.
We meet again, old man. I'm curious to know what will happen.
The Lord has already decided, and nothing may be done against his will.
Tell your lord to show a sign. The charge against you is extremely serious.
Do you think you frighten us with your threats? We are not afraid to die, if that is the Lord's will. Like his son on the cross. We are only passing through this world.
You are the scum of humanity, a mortal disease, and I shall exterminate you.
You're Alpius' slave.
We found her in the cave with the others, my lord.
Alpius is very fond of you.
Then return me to him.
Your master will be glad to have you back, and then he'll see you are properly punished.
You mean to release her, my lord?
Yes.
No, wait.
No, Galenus. I changed my mind. We have something different in store for her.
What do you want from me?
You will see.
It's the same with all the fountains, my lord.
What's going on? What was that?
I don't know.
What's going on? Answer me, Galenus.
I don't know, my lord.
Then find out. Bring me the keeper of the aqueduct.
He's at the baths, Consul.
Let's go to him. What's going on, Lucius? Boiling water in the bath. It isn't normal.
No, my lord, I've never seen anything like it.
Very strange. I want to know who is responsible. Damn. This heat is unbearable. When will we have water again?
I've already sent my men to check the aqueduct. There must be a break somewhere, and the water has been contaminated.
Sabotage.
Could be. But, who would benefit from such an act?
I know who. I want to be informed at once.
Yes, my lord.
They poisoned our water. I want him crucified. The cross is their symbol, isn't it?
Hey, Lucius. The ground is burning. Surely it isn't normal, huh?
Strange.
Lucius, hurry, come and see.
Sulfur.
Sulfur?
Give me a container. It will do. It's hot.
Oh, how disgusting. It smells of rot. Oh, bastard. What does it mean, Lucius? What's going on?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
What do you think you're doing? Slow down, you fool!
I escaped from the earthquake, and then I'm nearly trampled by this criminal?
Take the horse. I must see Caius. It's urgent. On Vesuvius, the ground is boiling, and so is the river. Its surface covered with dead fish. And the same is happening on Mount Etna in Sicily.
And because of these two dead fish, we should evacuate Pompeii.
Yes, my lord. I fear the worst.
Stop. Enough of your wild fantasies, Lucius. This land is used to earthquakes. And Vesuvius tends to flare up. It happens every year. There was a terrible earthquake some years ago. Now, Lucius, it's over. And you must stop your raving.
I don't know what they have done, but if they are condemned, there is a good reason.
Don't be afraid. God is merciful. Tomas, stay calm.
executions! Orders of Caius!
What do we do with the condemned?
Take them back to their cells, quickly!
All right, you heard. Come on, quickly.
Matthew, you were right!
Yes.
Open it, Centurion. Come. That way. Move. You have guests.
Matthew.
Oh, Helen. My brother.
Thank you, Lord.
Don't thank your God. He didn't spare their lives. If you care to know the truth, their executions have only been postponed. I need them alive.
I'm glad to see you, brother.
I'm so glad to see you again.
Look. Such power. Terrifying.
Yes, it is terrifying.
But you mustn't be afraid. I will look after you.
I am not afraid of my destiny. It is God's will.
Enough of your Lord. I'm tired of your religious sermons.
Is it because you're tired that you order the deaths of those who think different than you?
All those who threaten our religion and offend our gods must die.
Your intolerance for my faith, for those who believe in a different God, would cause more death and destruction than Vesuvius.
What are you saying?
The truth. May I go now?
What's going on?
Up there!
It's Vesuvius!
Look up there! Oh, what's happening?
I think this is more than just another earthquake.
It's coming from the mountain.
The black cloud is covering the sun. Thomas!
It's either Vesuvius or an earthquake. You should be used to it by now.
Pompeians may be, but not I. I hate this city, even though rebuilding it has made me very rich.
You think Vesuvius will erupt?
Who knows?
What will happen to Helen?
I don't know. But with all this turmoil, Caius has far too much on his mind. I suspect for now he'll keep her locked in her cell.
Then what?
You ask too many questions, Darius. Just be thankful the earthquake is keeping her alive.
Look, Galenus, what a sight. What god can do this? Look, our mountain is like a giant woken up.
Consul, Maria has escaped.
Why? I love her. She can't abandon me like this. Where did she go?
With her fellow Christians, I suppose, my lord.
Damn her. I won't tolerate it. Bring her back.
My soldiers are already looking for her.
She is not to be harmed.
Rest assured.
Convince my brother. You are the only one he'll listen to. I don't want to stay here any longer. I've been having nightmares. Strange premonitions.
What premonitions?
I dreamt that I could no longer see Rome. And I don't want to die here. You are the only one who can convince that stubborn brother of mine.
You asked me to betray him.
I was convinced that you felt something for me. I saw it in your eyes. The way you look at me when I provoke the other men. I sense that you disapprove. Could feel your jealousy.
Don't.
But I like that jealousy. I felt protected by it.
You knew.
You love me. Admit it.
Yes. What are you doing? Please don't, I beg you. Stop.
So the gods are not angry with us.
For a while I thought I was going to die.
Oh, we are safe. Now
Look at
everything
that.
seems to be quiet.
Yeah, let's.
That's enough, children. Let's go now. Ready?
Go ahead, I'll join you later. I have to buy some clothes for my wife. You know how the women are.
The best you can find in Pompeii.
Wonderful. Come, I'll walk with you.
But it's amazing.
Look at me. Your kind only creates a problem for Rome. However, today I feel generous as the gods have been with us. I revoke your sentence to be thrown to the eels and entrust you to Alfieri. He will see that you are punished. Go now.
Thank you, my lord. Thank him. Smile.
Hopefully the gods are peaceful now.
Here she is! Take her!
Let me go! Let me go! I want to see my brothers!
Take her away!
Forward, slave. My men had great difficulty in finding her, my lord.
Thank you, General.
Leave them.
Why did you run away?
Because I'm a slave. And you are my jailer. The man who slaughtered my people, my family. You're the most heartless of executioners.
But Caius is not the Roman army that destroyed Jerusalem. Caius is the man who loves you. You have everything your heart desires.
Except my freedom.
If that's the problem. You are free. You have the word of the Roman consul.
I love Darius, and my feelings for him are not a passing fancy. To be his, I'm willing to remain a slave forever, but I'm afraid that we'll be torn apart.
Or that he may die in the arena.
But now, we are no longer just he and I alone.
What do you mean?
Perhaps I'm expecting a...
Are you telling me? Wait here. Don't go away. Stay here. No one will disturb you. I imagine you have quite a lot to say to each other.
My lord, my lord!
What?
Lavinia.
Where is she? Too late. My divine Lavinia.
Enough of that. Where are they?
Who?
You know only too well.
I'll take you there.
Tell me what's wrong, Helen.
I want to.
Then tell me. Don't make me worry.
I'm expecting a baby. Your child. Aren't you happy? You have nothing to say?
I'm so happy, my love. I cannot believe it. I'm so happy. But our child must not be born here. He must be born free. I love you. I love you so much.
Send me the girl slave.
But your brother set her free.
The gods seem to have calmed down. We made generous sacrifices, and the gods listened to us. But we mustn't make sacrifices only when things go badly. We must always remember the gods.
My brother is too soft. He saved you from the eels. Perhaps he was afraid they wouldn't digest you.
What have I done wrong, my lady?
I will tell you what you've done wrong. You were disrespectful to a noble Roman woman. Do you know the punishment for such a crime? Your life is in my hands, as is the life you are carrying within you.
What must I do?
Leave Darius. Tell him you don't love him. And never see him again. Because of you, that gladiator slighted me. Do as I say, and you will have your life spared. Otherwise, You will both be put to death, and your son too.
He'll never accept. I know him. He'd rather die.
You will tell him after the fight. Go now. You know what to do.
Don't cry, princess.
They will be killed. I wasn't able to save them.
You did all you could. Their fate is in God's hands.
I must go.
God's with you always.
See, Galenus, the people love routine. That's why I wanted the games to show them that all is well. It's what they want to hear.
The Emperor will hear of your courage in Rome, my lord.
Those who are about to die, salute you.
Mors tua, vita mea. You die, I live. Learn it if you wish to be a free man one day.
Let me go to the arena.
To the arena, what for? There's no one there. Ah. To relive your triumph?
No. I go to seek serenity.
I don't understand you, Thracian. Go, but only for a few minutes. We have to go back.
Thank you.
All of you fought well today.
I don't understand what's going on. Please talk to me.
It's over, Darius. It's over.
No. You love me as I love you. Please tell me what they did to you. Just talk to me.
I swore to Lavinia that I will never see you again. And in exchange for our lives, I would forget you.
Even if I have to fight the whole world, I will never give you up, my love. They have to kill me first. Do you understand?
I love you.
I love you too.
What a touching scene. Did you hear it too, Alpius?
So foolish, Helen. Now there's nothing I can do for you.
Take her!
Please let me take me instead.
In due time. For now, I'll refuse you, as you refused me.
Damn you, Lavinia. Don't you try to hurt her.
Take her away.
No.
No trouble now.
prophecy has come true. The Lord never abandons his children. The end has begun.
We will see the light, the same light seen by the apostle.
What do we do? The time for the execution has passed.
We can't just stand here.
God is merciful in his goodness, but terrible in his punishment.
We must release the prisoners.
Go and look for Maria!
No, Matthew, I will never leave you.
Obey me this time!
We'll meet at the forum.
Yes!
What do you mean, my lord?
I mean, I want you to tell me everything that happens while I'm gone, Tigellinus.
Leaving Pompeii?
Yes, Marcia. I have no desire to witness another tragedy.
May I ask what I should do with the gladiators?
Set them free.
Are you out of your mind? What if this is nothing more than a couple of tremors? I'll lose all my capital. No. No, we'll wait and see what happens with Vesuvius. For now, keep them locked in their cells. I want them to be ready when I return.
But, my lord...
Do you want to join them?
No, my lord.
Then stop complaining and help me get to the wagon. Marzio, goodbye. I'll see you when I return.
Take me with you.
I've already told you, Tigellinus. I need you to stay here.
Please!
Let go of me!
Master!
Get underground and stay there, Tigellinus. You'll be safe.
Be careful, Master!
Return to your cell. Were you contemplating escape? Alfieri, he may be dead, but you're still one of my slaves.
I have nothing against you, Marcio. But I must save Helen. Just let me go.
You're a slave. You can't do anything but save yourself, if that.
I will save Helen. Just let me go, please, Marcio.
You're not leaving here.
Don't force me to kill you. Please.
There's not a man alive who can do that.
I'm asking you for the last time. Just let me go.
When I became a gladiator, I took an oath to be killed by the sword. So come on, Thracian, try!
It was your fault.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's me. It's all right, okay? Okay. Come on. Follow me. Follow me.
The damn wheel.
Enceladus!
Darius? Yes, that will be my baby's name! Go!
Follow me! Hurry!
Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh my God!
Matthew! Thomas! No!
Oh my God! Come on! Lavinia!
Finally, Galenas. Where were you? My brother.
He ate and drank until he fell asleep, as though nothing were wrong.
I'm so afraid. Love me, Galenas. Love me now. If I must die, I want to die in your arms.
It's the most beautiful death I could have wished for.
Why don't you face reality? Look at what is happening outside.
We warned you, but you wouldn't listen.
That's enough, slave. Silence or I'll cut your tongue out.
Do you think your threats impress me?
Who are you? Thracian. What do you want?
The woman you wish to feed to the eels. Where is she?
I don't know.
Where is she? Speak!
In the underground cells.
Give me the keys.
Anyways, I don't have the keys.
Who has them?
General Galenas.
Take me to him. Now. Let's go. Move!
Lavinia. Is this your idea of loyalty, huh?
I can explain to you. We love each other.
Silence, whore!
Enough! I want the key to the cells. Now!
All right. They're right here.
No treachery, soldier. Move!
Where are the keys? Where are the keys?
I didn't think you were that stupid. They're kept in the guardhouse.
If you lie to me, I swear I'm gonna come back and kill you.
Don't die. Don't die, please. Please, don't. Oh.
Let's go, Levine. I'll get the horses.
No, Caius. I cannot leave Marlenus here. I must stay in here with him.
You're mad. It's the end of the world. Come on.
No, brother. My place is here now.
Give me the keys. Now.
Take the girl, then burn in hell.
These are the keys?
Yes.
Now move. Out!
Darius.
You're alive.
Yes.
Perhaps he's here to set us free. Helen, we must go now.
May God bless you. Look at this sea. We must reach the sea.
Hurry!
The horse, right there.
We're going to the sea?
No, we're going to the caves. The one that you spoke of. We'll be safer there.
Out of the way.
too hot.
Don't talk. Don't talk. We're here, my love. Into the cave. Hurry.
thought I'd never see you again. I love you so much.
I love you.
Where are we?
I don't know.
I'm burned all over. I can't stand anymore. I'll never reach the sea. You go. Don't worry over me. I can't take anymore.
I will not leave you, Maria. I won't leave you.
Your hands are burning. Do you feel it? I understand. Now I understand. Why didn't you tell me?
You're a princess, and I'm a slave.
No, Antoninas. We're a man and woman. We must accept it.
I beg you to come with me. Come with me.
There's nothing left. What will we do now? You'll come to Rome with me. Pompei is gone.
Dad.
We must go.
No one was saved. No one.
There was nothing. Nothing we could have done for them, Helen.
What a terrible way to die.
It wasn't your fault. It was destiny. Everyone has a destiny, and our destiny is to live together now. No, don't cry. Don't cry. We must think of ourselves now. I know that we're your friends. I know Pompei no longer exists. But it's thanks to this tragedy that we're free now. We're free, Helen. And if the gods have reserved us this kind of future, we have no choice but to accept it.
But where will we go? What will become of us?
I will take you to my land, as I promised. I'll take you to Thracia. I have a home there for us and for a child.
I'm amazed. How do you know all these things? That's a hell of a lot more than volcanology.
Actually, my real passion is archaeology.
Then why not work as an archaeologist?
I like both. Come here, I want to show you something. I'd linger in these places until sunset, letting my imagination go. Have you ever seen the sunset from up here?
No?
It's an amazing, unforgettable sight.
Are you engaged?
I was. Have you ever believed in a relationship and you were sure that it was it, only to see it fall apart?
In my humble opinion, isn't love like everything else? There's a beginning, a middle, and an end.
And what's the maximum duration for you? Like the fluctuation of a seismograph? A few seconds?
No. With you, more like the span between one Vesuvian eruption and another. A few centuries.
You are a bundle of contradictions.
Why? Because you're not? One thing is certain. Today, the volcano sleeps. But from one moment to the next, that could change. And then I wonder, how will the Italian authorities deal with such an emergency? It won't be easy to evacuate 800,000 people, nearly 1 million. We scientists are basically men serving other men. Our work has meaning only if Not a single one of those 800,000 souls will have to bear the brunt of such a catastrophe. Thank you.
You're very good, my son.
Thank you.
And the Chief of the Army Corps.
Excellent.
Pleasure, sir.
Keep the change.
Harold left and you didn't say goodbye. And you didn't even show up for the meeting. What is happening?
Did he tell you that he asked me to follow him?
And you said no? Well, sometimes you need to summon up the courage to shape your own destiny. I know it's easier to go down into a crater. You want my advice? Follow your instinct. Do what your heart tells you to do. You will not regret it.
Thank you. Gate 5.
Thank you.
And those carrying small children, please.
My plane is leaving. That's okay. I'll take the ticket. Oh, sweetheart, they've already pulled our plane. Well, that's not going to help.
Lufthansa flight 3289 for Frankfurt is departing at gate number 5. All passengers are asked to have their passports ready prior to boarding. Thank you.
Are you sure? Honey, are you sure?
You guys come with me.
Which way's baggage check?
I can see you smile.